Welcome back. The Senate returns to Capitol Hill tomorrow to continue confirmation hearings for President Trump's cabinet nominees, including voting for cloture for Pam Bondi as U.S. Attorney General, expected sometime in the afternoon. Then next Friday, Republican senators are headed to Mar-a-Lago, invited by President Trump to hash out next steps on executing his bold agenda. Joining me now is Senate Majority Whip, Wyoming Senator John Barrasso. Senator, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Maria.
Let's get right to it. You are on the Senate Finance Committee that will vote on Robert F. Kennedy Jr. on Tuesday. Do you believe Kennedy has the votes to get confirmed as HHS Secretary?
Well, we're working very hard to make sure that that happens on Tuesday. But first, Maria, we are just 2 weeks into the Trump administration, and Washington does not know what hit it. President has moved with such speed and urgency. I think that these first 2 weeks have been so consequential, probably more consequential than the first 2 weeks for any president in my lifetime. Look, he's already signed hundreds of executive orders. He's made sure that we've removed from this country thousands of illegal immigrant criminals, and we have been able to confirm many more nominees to his cabinet, twice as many as Biden did by this time 4 years ago. Plus, he signed into law the Laken-Riley Act, which is immigration enforcement law, first time in a long, long time. But the key work now in the Senate are the confirmation hearings, and this is the one that's coming up this week with Kennedy. We've gotten 8 confirmed already. We'll do 5 more this week, as you just mentioned, with Pam Bondi for Attorney General and others. So with regard to Robert Kennedy, I know you've been broadcasting the hearings on him. You can hear the hostility in the voices of the Democrats who are asking him questions, considering him a traitor. Robert Kennedy wants to make America healthy again. I'm a doctor. I support his nomination. I thought he did wonderfully at the 2 days of hearings. He had to go to 2 different hearings for this. We need to make America healthy again. We spend almost a quarter of the money of this country on health care, and what happens? We have chronic problems, epidemics of obesity, diabetes, chronic disease. We need to do much, much more. I think Robert Kennedy is the right person. I'm working hard to make sure he gets confirmed.
So there are rumors that Senator Cassidy is not there yet. Do you believe you will need J.D. Vance to the tiebreaker for Kennedy?
Well, we had J.D. Vance come in and make sure that Pete Hegseth got confirmed as the Secretary of Defense, and that was very successful as a result of his hearings. We're going to do everything we can to make sure the president gets all of his team in place. The president, I believe, should have who he wants surrounding him, people that he trusts, people that he believes in, people he wants to work with. And in terms of Health and Human Services, that's Robert F. Kennedy. We got to get him through the committee and then to the floor of the United States Senate for passage.
What about Kash Patel? Does he have the support you need?
Well, I thought he did a magnificent job with his hearing. He was very strong. I think he's going to be great at the FBI. When you take a look at Kash Patel's hearings, people know that the FBI has been weaponized. He's the guy that's going to come in and clean up the FBI. We need somebody to do that. People don't have a lot of faith in the FBI right now.
Yes, you're right. All right, we'll take a break and come right back. I'm talking with Sorry about that, Senator. We'll be right back with more. Welcome back. I'm back with Senate Majority Whip, Senator John Barrasso. Senator, I want to ask you about tariffs because we are expecting Canada and Mexico to retaliate dollar for dollar. Are you worried that this tariff plan of President Trump is going to undermine the other policies that are very positive out of this administration?
No, I don't, Maria, because the president has such a pro-growth group of policies in terms of cutting government spending and government waste and the bureaucratic bloat that we have in our federal government right now in terms of keeping taxes low, in terms of also getting rid of regulations, unleashing American energy. All of these things are pro-growth, going to help the economy. So I'm not concerned with the tariff component of that. Today, look, in Wyoming, and I'm in Wyoming now, our #1 trading partner is Canada. So people are clearly looking at that. We're keeping a close eye on it.
Yeah, exactly. So do you expect that they're going to retaliate tomorrow?
Well, I would expect so, but the president has every right to hold others accountable who do not treat us fairly, properly. I support what the president's doing. We need to get rid of the fentanyl. We need to tell China, as well as Mexico, as well as Canada, to get the fentanyl out of our country.
Got it. Senator, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it. That'll do it for us on Sunday Morning Futures, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Fox Business on Mornings with Maria. Have a good Sunday.